instructor for the Hawaii's class.
My name is Shalea Ald. I come from the islands of Hawaii.
My name is John. I'm 23 years old, originally from Hong Kong, and I go to Skyline College.
I'm Corey Thompson. I'm from Los Angeles, and I'm 21 years old.
Hi, my name is Gary Nelson, and I'm a fifth-year senior here at Menlo College, and I am a wrestler.
How many tattoos do you have?
Actually, I have two main ones. Over here, my hands up to my chest, and then I have a turtle on my back.
I have one tattoo.
Right now, I have 8 tattoos. Hopefully, I'll get some more eventually.
I have 8 tattoos.
I have 5 tattoos. I have this. It's a tiare flower with a Polynesian tribal. And then I have the kanji, which means trust. The next one I have is up here on my shoulder blade. I have the Hawaiian Islands, which is my first tattoo. And I also have the turtle and the plumeria. The turtle is my aumakua, and in Hawaiian that means family guardian.
Actually, back home, back in all Polynesia, tattoo is like very famous. Yeah, common for every Polynesian person.
My uncle is gonna draw up kind of like a family crest for my family, and me and all of my cousins are gonna get that tattooed.
That's one of the things I want to do in my life. That's my first name in Chinese, and those are Japanese big wave. I want my life just like the wave, always keep moving.
Well, a couple of them are kind of, well, one of them in particular is one that my friend who passed away had. So that was kind of his idea that I, used in memory of him.
Well, the designs, I just look at things that interest me, catch my attention, and that I feel like represents me as a person. I'm pretty random at times, and which explains like the randomness of my tattoos. So I think that's where I get my inspiration.
How much did it cost to get your tattoo done?
Actually, I got this part for free. My cousin, I went back to Tonga last year, and then my cousin did this part for free. I didn't pay for it. This part too, I got it for free, except for this part. I got it over here from one of the guys from Maui. He came down 2 years ago.
Total, this one was $60. I got it from my cousin's friend who flew up here during my freshman year. He did that.
Mine costs about like 1700s.
I think I have a lot of friends who do tattoos, so I got a pretty good deal. I mean, they can still be pretty expensive, especially, I'd say probably the average price that I paid was only like $100 on average, just because I usually get hooked up.
My first one was $100. My most recent one was around $350.
What do you think are the advantages and disadvantages of having tattoos?
Disadvantage is like you can't take it off from the body. When you put it there, some people take it the wrong way. Like especially here in America, it's different. People look at you different. Like they think you just came out from jail or like a gangster and stuff like that. But besides that, when you back home, everybody have that. It's like a strength, like they call mana back in the Polynesian people. They think it's like cool. You can represent family, island you're from, and other stuff.
To me, tattoos just symbolize just your life, and coming from a Polynesian culture, mainly Hawaiian, a lot of people have it. A lot of the men have the tribals, which kind of represent your family, where you come from. And mine, it kind of represents myself. The Hawaiian Islands is where I come from, and the turtle is my aumakua.
So far, I don't see any disadvantages. The advantage is I'm happy about it.
Well, one disadvantage that comes to mind is my family, we're not really strict, but my family's Jewish. So that's not you know, you're not really supposed to have tattoos if you're Jewish, but you know, we're not real strict about that or anything. So I guess that could be a disadvantage. And I mean, the other thing is a lot of people, you know, people make up their own mind just like they do with anything else.
Yeah.
Kind of judge you based on something like that.
Well, obviously the disadvantages are people characterize you in many different states of their opinions. Like people with tattoos, you know, don't have a life, or they're just trouble. Harder to get jobs in some circumstances. Advantages, it's a way to express yourself. Makes you feel good as a person, and you get compliments here and there. So I like to look at it as a positive thing.
Can you show us your tattoos?
Okay. I have this one, and then these two, and then this one. And then I have some on my shirt. I don't know if I should show those on your camera, but it's a rosary, and then I have another symbol on my chest.
Can you show us your tattoos?
Yeah, let's see. So I have two here on my arm. Well, yeah, two here on my arm. This one I got in memory of a friend, and who passed away. The rose is just, that's my middle name. So I have a rose here, and I also have one on my ankle. And this is kind of a saying that, I don't know, it's from my childhood, so it kind of reminds me of my childhood. This one is fallen angel. Sometimes people have a little trouble deciphering what it is, but it kind of represents a time that, kind of a difficult time that I went through in my life.
Tat, 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 tat it up. Tat, tat, tat it up. Tat, tat, tat